Hello, fellow travelers. Welcome to another exciting journey. Today we're diving into the heart of Europe, a continent brimming with rich history and diverse cultures. Our destination is a city that's as rich in history as it is in flavor: Vienna, Austria. Known for its imperial palaces and classical music, Vienna is also a haven for coffee enthusiasts. This isn't just any city break. This is a pilgrimage for coffee lovers. Imagine a place where coffee isn't just a drink, but a way of life. Vienna's coffee culture is legendary, woven into the very fabric of the city. From the moment you step into a traditional Viennese coffee house, you can feel the history and tradition that have shaped this unique culture. It's a captivating blend of tradition, elegance, and that unmistakable Viennese charm. The interiors of these coffee houses are often adorned with elegant decor, creating an atmosphere that invites you to relax and savor the moment. Imagine yourself strolling along cobblestone streets, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee guiding your steps. Each corner of the city offers a new discovery, a new flavor to experience. You step into a grand coffee house, its high ceilings adorned with chandeliers, the scent of pastries mingling with the aroma of coffee. The ambiance is both grand and inviting, making you feel like you've stepped back in time. Time seems to slow down as you sink into a plush velvet chair, a steaming cup of coffee in hand. It's a moment of pure bliss, where the hustle and bustle of daily life fade away. This, my friends, is the magic of Viennese coffee culture. It's an experience that engages all your senses and leaves a lasting impression. It's not just about the coffee itself, though it is exceptional. The skill and artistry of the baristas add to the experience, making each cup a work of art. It's about the entire experience, the ambiance, the history, the rituals, and the sense of community that permeates these hallowed halls. It's about the ambiance, the history, the rituals, and the sense of community that permeates these hallowed halls. Each visit to a Viennese coffee house is a journey through time, a connection to the past, and a celebration of the present. So, come along with me as we explore the fascinating world of Viennese coffee culture. From its humble beginnings to its iconic status today, let's uncover the stories behind each cup and the traditions that make Viennese coffee truly special. Our journey begins in the late 17th century, with a tale as intriguing as the city itself. Vienna, a city known for its rich history and vibrant culture, was on the brink of transformation. Legend has it that during the Siege of Vienna in 1683, sacks of coffee beans were left behind by the retreating Turkish army. These beans, initially seen as strange and exotic, would soon become the lifeblood of the city. A resourceful Polish soldier, Jerzy Franciszek Kulczycki, recognized the value of these beans and opened Vienna's first coffee house, the Blue Bottle. Kulczycki's vision was not just about serving coffee, it was about creating a space for people to gather and connect. Kulczycki's ingenuity sparked a revolution. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee began to waft through the streets, drawing people in from all walks of life. Coffee houses began to pop up all over Vienna, quickly becoming centers of social life. These establishments were more than just places to drink coffee. They were the heartbeats of the city. They were places where artists, intellectuals, and politicians gathered to debate, share ideas, and of course, savor the rich flavors of coffee. The coffee house culture fostered creativity and innovation. This wasn't just a passing fad, it was the birth of a cultural phenomenon. The coffee houses became an integral part of Viennese life, influencing art, literature, and politics. Vienna's coffee houses evolved into unique institutions, unlike any other in the world. Each one had its own character and charm, offering a unique experience to its patrons. They became places where time seemed to stand still, where the outside world faded away, and where the simple act of enjoying a cup of coffee became an art form. The legacy of these coffee houses continues to shape Vienna's cultural landscape to this day. Walking into a traditional Viennese coffee house is like stepping back in time. The atmosphere is both grand and inviting, with high ceilings, ornate decor, and an air of timeless elegance. Marble-topped tables, tonneau chairs, and newspaper stands are all part of the classic aesthetic. Don't be intimidated by the formal setting. The Viennese coffee house experience is all about taking your time and savoring the moment. You're not rushed, you're encouraged to linger. Order a single cup of coffee and lose yourself in a good book. Strike up a conversation with a local, or simply watch the world go by. The waiters, often dressed in black and white, are part of the charm, their formal attire adding to the sense of occasion. They are masters of their craft, gliding through the tables with trays laden with coffee, pastries, and newspapers. Don't be afraid to ask for recommendations. They are walking encyclopedias of coffee knowledge. Prepare to be spoiled for choice when you open a Viennese coffee menu. This isn't your average coffee shop offering. It's a symphony of coffee creations, each with its unique name and preparation. The star of the show is the Wiener Melange, Vienna's answer to the cappuccino. This beloved concoction is a harmonious blend of strong espresso and steamed milk, topped with a dollop of milk foam. It's the perfect balance of richness and smoothness, best enjoyed with a side of Viennese pastries. Speaking of pastries, no Viennese coffee experience is complete without indulging in a sweet treat. From the flaky goodness of an Apfelstrudel to the decadent richness of a Sachertorte, the pastry selection is as impressive as the coffee menu. Section 5. Beyond the cup, the allure of Viennese coffee houses. But the allure of Viennese coffee houses extends far beyond the coffee and pastries. It's the intangible qualities that make these places so special. It's the sense of history, the feeling that you're sitting in the same spot where artists, writers, and intellectuals once gathered to share ideas and shape the world. It's the feeling of community, of being surrounded by people from all walks of life, all drawn together by the simple pleasure of a good cup of coffee. It's the sense of tradition, of rituals passed down through generations, from the way the coffee is brewed to the way it's served. In a world that's constantly moving, Viennese coffee houses offer a sanctuary, a place to slow down, disconnect, and reconnect with yourself and the world around you. It's a reminder that some things are meant to be savored, not rushed. Section 6. Legends in every cup. Famous Viennese coffee houses. Vienna is home to countless coffee houses, each with its own unique character and history. These establishments are more than just places to grab a cup of coffee. They are cultural institutions that have shaped the social and intellectual fabric of the city for centuries. But some stand out as true icons, their names synonymous with Viennese coffee culture itself. These legendary spots have become landmarks in their own right, drawing both locals and tourists alike. Café Central, with its soaring arches and grand piano, has been a gathering place for intellectuals and artists since the 19th century. The cafe's opulent interior and rich history make it a must-visit for anyone interested in the cultural heritage of Vienna. Imagine sipping your coffee in the same halls where Trotsky, Freud, and even Hitler once sat. The walls of Café Central have witnessed countless debates, discussions, and moments of inspiration. Then there's Café Sachet, home of the legendary Sachertorte, a chocolate cake that's as famous as the city itself. This cafe offers a taste of Viennese luxury and culinary excellence. This elegant cafe, located next to the Vienna State Opera, exudes a sense of history and grandeur. Its plush interiors and refined atmosphere make it a favorite among those looking to experience the finer things in life. For a more bohemian vibe, head to Café Hawelka, a beloved institution known for its cozy atmosphere and its connection to artists and writers. This cafe has been a haven for creative minds since it opened its doors in the mid-20th century. These are just a few of the many legendary coffee houses that grace Vienna's streets, each with its own story to tell. Whether you're a history buff, a coffee aficionado, or simply looking to soak in the ambiance, Vienna's coffee houses offer something for everyone. Section 7. Coffee and Conversation. A hub for intellectual exchange. Vienna's coffee houses have long been more than just places to get your caffeine fix. They've been hubs of intellectual exchange, where ideas were debated, movements were born, and history was made. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Viennese coffee houses were frequented by some of the greatest minds of the time. Sigmund Freud, for example, was known to frequent Café Landmann, where he would meet with colleagues and patients. These coffee houses weren't just places to drink coffee. They were extensions of the university, the library, the salon. They were places where people from all walks of life could come together and engage in stimulating conversation. The tradition of intellectual discourse continues today, though perhaps in a more casual form. Section 8. My Viennese coffee journey. I'll never forget my first experience in a Viennese coffee house. I was immediately struck by the grandeur of the setting, the aroma of coffee and pastries, and the palpable sense of history. I ordered a Wiener Melange and a slice of Apfelstrudel, and I felt like I had stepped back in time. I spent hours in that coffee house, simply soaking up the atmosphere and watching the world go by. I chatted with locals, read a book, and savored every sip of my coffee. It was an experience that stayed with me long after I left Vienna. Since then, I've made it a point to visit a Viennese coffee house every time I'm in the city. Each visit is like a pilgrimage, a chance to reconnect with the city's rich coffee culture and relive that sense of wonder I felt on my first visit. Section 9. A taste of history, a sip of culture. So there you have it, a glimpse into the captivating world of Viennese coffee culture. It's a world where coffee is more than just a beverage, it's an experience, a ritual, a way of life. If you're looking for a travel destination that tantalizes your taste buds and immerses you in history and culture, look no further than Vienna. Come for the coffee, stay for the experience. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, happy travels.